part 2 after a little bit of hiatus because I didn't have voice access to internet. But I'm trying mobile now. And it seems to be working.
They're facing more angrily. They must be neutralized so we can push through. Target locked. Here's our chance. Crystalla. One stick.
Now the problem is all I have is recording. I can't stream. This is the anchor, but its core is not here. No. All active anchors give off that light. This anchor plunged itself deep underground. That's where its core should be. I've seen the hub base building plans. This old factory should have an underground floor that we could reach. If this basement area is stable, we should be able to reach and destroy the anchor core. Let's go, Endman. This should be the way. Our security division is fighting hard to keep the threat at bay. We must hurry. Landbreakers? What are they doing here?
He's getting ambushed!
Terminate! One stick! Yes, here's our chance! Ready to strike! Crystalla! Take this! Okay, yes! Target locked!
Take that!
Look there, Endman. We must act now.
Tell us! Supervisor Perlica! The anchor! Take out the anchor!
Special Operator Chen. Am I the first to arrive or what?
Nicely done, Endman. And thank goodness you arrived on time, Chen.
Awesome, right? What do you think of that move? I'll show you an even deadlier killer move next time. A single swing will take anything out, guaranteed. Administrator, I'm Chen. Or Chen for short. If you got a problem you need trimming, my blade is yours to command. Oh, Perlica also told me about you. Every time she mentions the Endman, she just goes on and on and on.
We should check on Mr. Andre.
This hurts.
Mr. Andre, are you all right?
The lab. The prototype.
Enemies! Did you fight them off? You are... Endman! You're really back! I thought you'd be here 10 days later. You're not hurt, are you? And what's with the mask? Never mind that. Thank goodness you're back. Endman, it's been 10 years. We finally did it. We cracked the project you left behind. Puccini and Popov can finally rest in peace. During their final moments, they lamented that they couldn't deliver this solution into your hands.
Endman, this is Mr. Andre, our resident Endfield technical expert at this site. He is also the chief engineer of the Automated Industry Complex.
Huh? What's with the formal intro, Supervisor Perlica? Wait, did Endman really forget? This isn't fair. Why? Why does suffering always happen to... No.
We should set aside the details for later. Now, Mr. Andre, why did you risk your safety to rush to this place?
That's because I saw the anchor crashing into the old factory. So I rushed over here to check if the prototype was all right. Look, here it is.
Is this the contraption you were protecting? It looks really expensive. You must have spent quite a bit of time on it.
It would be unfair to say that this is my work. A friend of mine left this prototype to me. I'm very grateful that you came here and saved it. Now that the anchor has been taken out, there shouldn't be any more Angaloi around. We should quickly get our base back up and running.
Leave it to us. By the way, Director Chin requests your immediate return to the control tower.
Oh, so, what was she like when she asked about me? Was she angry? Oh, dear. I'm finished.
This is an all-channel broadcast. I repeat, this is an all-channel broadcast. All security division combatants are to assemble at the base entrance ASAP. I repeat, assemble at the base entrance ASAP. Over.
I believe Director Chin needs help at her place.
Go and assemble. I'll be with you shortly once I'm done checking the machines.
Chen will keep Mr. Andre safe. Let's go and support Director Chin.
That's what I was trying to do earlier. I was trying to look around for chests, but no, they wouldn't let you. Dumb.
Those landbreakers. Were they here to loot our base amidst the chaos? But showing up right after the anchor fall? That's too much of a coincidence. Things could be more complex than we thought. Our original plan was to deploy the protocol automation core nearby and run some tests. But with the hub base severely damaged, we need to get it up and running first.
Oh, I don't know where I'm supposed to be taking that. Or is it just for... Is it really just for jumping? So you're gonna also... Are there others that I could check out, like maybe over here? How am I supposed to know what else I'm supposed to do with it? Or is this one too heavy? Or is it stuck? It might be too heavy. No, I guess it'll work. Yeah, of course. Probably nothing over here, but... Is there anything over here? I guess there is. But how do I use this? Oh, there's the other one. I'll just put it over here. Okay, how can you not make that game? That should be doable. Anything else up there? Even though I probably couldn't get down, probably couldn't get over that. Anything else, game? Like maybe over there. Is there anything over here? If there is, I probably can't reach it. Because it's too big of a jump. Actually, wait a minute, I'm gonna try it. Because it does look like jumping platforms again. No, don't. Wait. Oh, whoa. I didn't know I was gonna do that. No. I just teleported, that's funny.
What's going on, Director Chin? Landbreakers. And so many of them.
This isn't the worst of it. Look over there.
That place. It's the deployment area we reserved for the automation core.
From the scale of the rising smoke columns, the deployment area has completely fallen. This area was completely surrounded by Angeloi, yet these bandits still got through. How did they manage to slip in without anyone noticing?
Those landbreakers we encountered were probably just their vanguard. Director Chin, is there anything we can use?
Security Division gathered as much intel as they could. I'll sync it with you. We have yet to recover from the anchor fall. Power's still out, and we've taken heavy casualties. The Angeloi destroyed many backup cables. Our systems are failing. The attacking landbreakers have been confirmed as the Bone Crushers. Their objective remains unclear at present. But their assault was too well timed to be accidental. If the current situation persists, we will not be able to successfully deploy the automation core. We can use the resonance tower to activate Originium for power, but its energy cost is steep. It won't last long.
We have another option available. If we can deploy the PAC, we can restore base operations.
You mean, we power the resonance tower with the PAC?
Yes, we can use the AIC to set up a power transmission relay. Once the resonance tower is activated, the base will get some respite.
But there are so many landbreakers along the way. If only we could weaken them.
Of course we can! Landbreakers? You got a team of pros, Director Chin. Enman, you saw what I did, right? I know tons about fighting these scummy LBs.
I'm afraid my creaky bones won't let me swing a weapon. But I can still offer plenty of help with the automation core.
But should we come up with a more foolproof plan? There are just so many LBs outside.
Have faith in us, Director Chin. I'm not just the supervisor of Endfield Industries. I'm also the acting lead of the Endfield Crisis Team.
I'm part of it too. Excited to work with you, Enman. I'm sure there's a lot I can learn from you.
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
There's that hand from one of those Arknight stages where it picks up random stuff and places it somewhere.
Get ready. My blades are always ready, as they never rest. Leave it to me. Alrighty. Now let's go and teach those pipe faces what happens when you mess with Endfield.
Administrator, I'd actually prefer it if you can just stay and rest here. Fighting the Landbreakers is very different from fighting the Angeloi. The conditions of your health. Much appreciated, Endman. So, we have a conclusion, Director Chin. The crisis team will whittle down enemy forces, deploy the PAC at the designated site, and transmit power back to base with relay towers to restore base operations. Mr. Andre, I'll contact you once the roads are clear. Apologies for forcing you to travel into the wildlands, but we will need your help.
No problem. I feel so much better knowing I can finally help everyone properly this time.
Stop puffing up your feathers, old man. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, do be careful out there. Before I forget, the TP point is not part of the base's power system. If there's something more that you can handle, just head back to base and rest. We're counting on you. Endman, let's first activate the teleprotocol point. TP points will let the team move around faster. And... Andre just updated me about your condition. Please keep yourself safe out there.
Just trying to find loot. No, I want. Even though I probably shouldn't. I don't really have time for this. Maybe 2 hours.
landbreakers are giving us a show of force. It's rare to see LBs this arrogant.
Of the 3 major landbreaker clans, the Bone Crushers are the ones who actively respect violence. According to intel from the SOW, this clan has suddenly stopped their extended infighting and launched multiple raids on other minor factions. We don't have any further intel yet. The only thing we can confirm is that a leader has emerged and united the entire Bone Crusher clan.
These minerals may come in handy.
Getting buggers?
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Leave it to me. Here's our
Outstanding technique. Good work, everyone.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Come get some, you blight-eating scabs! Workers of the UW will never back down!
He's with the UWST. We've got to save him first.
Vengeance. What?
A blade unsheathed, it's like unleashed.
All variables within estimate.
Push forward. Take your rest. Eat this. What's this?
Ooh, I'm okay. Those LB scab eaters won't beat me that easily. Wait, you're Enfielders. I saw that anchor fall right into your base. I was just thinking about helping you out. The Angaloy and LBs kept trying to get into this place while tearing apart everything we built. We could barely hold them, and had no choice but to beat a fight in retreat. Anyway, appreciate the help. I gotta fix our facilities here. Once I'm done with that, I'll go bandit smashing with my hammer right here. I still have 2 buddies out there. If you see an Alafia and Fort, tell them to bring their arsenal. I'll get myself ready for a major slugfest.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. This is what Endfield is fighting for.
These minerals may come in handy. You didn't expect this, right? My special sword wine for rocky stuff.
Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more.
Right there! Take this! Take this! Sequence! Take this!
Why'd that have to drop? So I'm pretty sure if I drop, it's gonna be death. Pick it up, damn it.
You didn't expect this, right? My special swordsmancy for rocky stuff.
Unless maybe the other one? I don't think you picked it up, did you? Would the other one maybe pick it up, or is it still too far away? Come on, can you pick something up? I just want you to pick something up, game. It's only one little ledge down. I know I can't do it. Shouldn't drop the items. Damn it. Just go down. I know it's only one, and there's gonna be more, but I want it. I don't like stuff that gets dropped. It's dumb. Anything else? Yeah.
Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more.
Wait, I thought I already did the optional save. Or is there more I gotta save? Wouldn't surprise me. Wait, no, what is this? Why is it pointing to this? Okay, no, that's something else. I need to go back this way.
Hear that sound? Hey, we getting buggers?
A party of seeds, it's light unleashed!
All variables within estimate.
Ready to strike. Take your aim. Terminate. How's that, Edmund? Did you see that tag?
Good work, everyone.
Nicely done.
Won't even let me in the shortcut, will you?
Engage it. Stay safe.
Leave it.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
An easy victory.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
Only the boss matters. Just muggerloid puke. Something ain't
A
right.
blade unsheathed, intellect unleashed.
All variables within estimates. Good work, everyone.
Anything over that way besides a drop that's gonna probably kill you. Oh, come on.
Joining the party? Oh, you're Enfielders. I thought you were with them.
Yes, we're Enfielders. You're wounded, and... Did you do all this?
I probably did. I got no ideas on fighting the Buggerloids, but these raiders... pfft, all muscle but no brains. I fought worthy opponents in the underground arena, so the asphalt roundabout.
We're trying to create a safe route to the hub base. You can go there to receive medical treatment.
Great. Oh, by the way, I kindly asked this pipeface here a few questions before he passed out. Blightbrain could hardly form a coherent sentence, but he sounds northern. I could faintly make out signs of trouble up north, but I have other business to take care of here.
North? There is a refugee camp north of here trying to work for the UWST. But these raiders came from that direction too?
Still waiting for something?
Operator, watch this! Awesome, right? Get ready. My blades are always ready, as they never rest. Give me the front row this time. I want to be the first out of the door. Our turn already? Nice. One should strike when the timing is right. Leave it to me. Wow, this is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass. Maybe a true master should wear lighter gear? With practice comes enlightenment of the swordmancer's art. So, this, and follow up with this. All right, I got it. Wow, this is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass.
Time to come up with optimum tactics for wielding this weapon.
Cut the wires, you break the switches here, you smash the crates! Well, don't let balls wait too long. You know what happens when balls wait too long.
LBs really aren't scared of anything, huh? Are you alright?
This is strange. The Landbreakers have built a camp here, but they did not loot the nearby areas.
That means we kept most of our stuff, right? Sounds like good news to me.
But it makes no sense. These raiders often raid various sites and settlements for essential resources. I was expecting to see devastation.
So you're saying that they left most of the loot nearby, but stayed put here? It's not raiding. More like occupying.
Occupying?
Endman? Supervisor Perlica? I'm on my way with the cleanup crew. Please wait for us.
Oh, it's Big Owl. Wait, he didn't mention my name?
We'll talk about the Landbreakers later. Our priority is to deploy the automation core. Since Andre and his crew are arriving soon, we can clean this site of their illegal and unwanted structures.
Oh, my legs are giving out. This physical work almost got me killed. Anyway, this place is cleaned up. No time to lose now. Let's get started.
Whoa, let's just take it easy. You seem super excited today.
Of course I am. Our goal in coming to the hub base is to prepare the AIC factory. We gotta run it through a field test and production trials. Though I must admit, I never expected to do it under such dire circumstances.
Supervisor Perlica, we've received your protocol application and verified all access authority levels. You may issue the order for PAC deployment anytime now.
Understood. The Endman and I shall initiate deployment at once. Endman, the PAC is protected by the highest levels of encryption. Only you can authorize its deployment. Everything is now in place. Let us begin.
Administrator, you can't imagine how long I've been waiting for this day to come. Of course, this is one small step for Endfield, but a meaningful leap for our civilization. The PAC is the heart of the AIC factory. Once connected to power, it will let us build entire production lines out of nothing in the wilderness. The AIC factory will be a symbol of our endeavors in bringing the lifeblood of civilization into the frontiers. I think I got ahead of myself.
Perlica has always been harping on about the automation core. I'm actually curious about what it looks like in real life. Not much. Perlica and the people in the R&D center are the ones working on it. We often use the tele-protocol, but they say the automation core will give us even more important functions. Perlica always says that the automation core and the AIC factory are going to help us change the future of this planet. And now, it's finally happening.
That's wonderful! It's just like what I've envisaged. We can totally deploy the PAC further north and push into the frontiers. Sorry. I just got a little too excited. Whew.
With the Protocol Automation Core deployed, this place is now the core AIC area. We can begin setting up our teleprotocol network. The AIC factory will need the core AIC area to perform production work. It will also be able to support and satisfy resource needs in its area. Now that we've seen the stars, we should plant our feet on solid ground. You reminded us with this line on more than one occasion. Don't worry, Endman. We have not forgotten your lesson. The Protocol Automation Core and the entire AIC factory it supports will give rise to new hope.
I'm gonna give the Automation Core a few tweaks. Just deploy the relay towers and transmit power to the Protocol Resonance Tower. This will let us force restart the Originium power facilities within the hub base.
I've allocated a batch of relay tower from our stockpile. We can now deploy these facilities anytime at the required locations.
Wow, that sounds awesome! How does it work?
Oh, you can treat it as a form of facility printing based on the properties of Originium. As for what the Automation Core can really do, this is just the tip of the iceberg. By using the reverse internalization technology, the Automation Core can serve even greater purposes. But right now, let's focus on the problem at hand.
Entering core AIC area.
So, the Endman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. They gave...
Nicely done. Our next step is to start power transmission from the PAC. Endman! Just plug the cable in right here!
Both the PAC and relay tower seem to be in working order. Now, we just need to deploy more relay towers and transmit power to the resonance tower.
Well, looks like my work here is done. Supervisor Perlica, I guess I'll head over there to do some inspection work. Using the Protocol Resonance Tower to force activate Originium might damage our facilities. If we're not careful with this, we might fry every Originium facility in the area.
Okay then. Time to split our forces. Completing the automated industry complex is a top priority for Endfield Industries. It is our core solution for dealing with the hazards of Talos 2. Endfield completed basic verifications of the PAC technology several years ago. However, we encountered a crucial bottleneck that delayed our progress. Until recently. definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
We handled that fight well. Hey.
You're almost there, Endman.
Tell the boss. Endfield has arrived. Their administrator has taken notice of us. All the boss's predictions have come true.
Good. Connection interfaces look normal. I was worried about compatibility issues between our old and new equipment.
I thought you Enfielders would never finish that project of yours, but you just deployed it in a flash. This tech is incredible.
We now only need a single night to construct a proper shelter in the wildlands. This is the future that we want to achieve with our AIC factory technology. What was once our dream has finally made a major stride forward.
You did a great job, Big Owl. Oh, I mean, Mr. Andre.
Oh, why so polite today, Master Chen? You got my feathers tingling and fluffed. I can hardly recall the last time you called me Mr. Andre.
I've always been like this.
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, power is back online at the hub base. Thank you so much.
Roger that, Director Chin. The automation core is working well. Perhaps we can run a few more tests. Is there anything else we can help with?
Yes, we could definitely use the support. The comms node is still under repair, so we can't contact other regions yet. And we're short-handed across the entire hub. Right now, the biggest problem is the Originium byproduct processing center. If anything happens to that place, the results could be disastrous. I'm forwarding information on the site to you.
Wait, the Angeloy wouldn't cause this kind of damage. Maybe the Landbreakers had their eyes on something inside.
What's in the byproduct you mentioned? Another important project of yours?
Byproducts include all sorts of things you can think of. But Originium batteries would be the most important. I guess the LBs are after that. Let's set aside how many these raiders stole for now. The worst part is that they know little about the safe handling of flammable and explosive materials. Things will be catastrophic if they accidentally set off an Originium explosion.
Someone must have planned and coordinated this Landbreaker attack on our base. The underground lab, the protocol automation core deployment area, and now, byproduct processing center. Landbreakers usually wouldn't consider these as prime targets for looting and raiding.
we waiting for? Let's head over right now and check out what those pipe-faced bandits are after.
The photo tells me that the processing center has suffered severe damage. We must repair the local infrastructure first. Otherwise, we can't ensure the safety of subsequent support and repair operations.
This is where the AIC factory comes in. Let's head on over to the core AIC area right now.
Entering core AIC area.
Judging by how bad that gate looks, the facilities inside are probably damaged too. We must prepare some materials for carrying out emergency repairs. I recommend the Origo crust. It's the most common material for producing all kinds of machinery and equipment. The very nature of originium makes it the quintessential material for industry and engineering.
Wow, if it's that useful, I'm guessing we've got a whole warehouse full of it, right?
Yeah, we, just happen to have used up the local stash. Nobody expected that anchor fall to hit right in the middle of our base. There was so much damage that we needed to fix. That being said, we have to start from square one and do some manual mining. I'll prep various AIC facilities while you head out there and gather some originium ore. You'll see plenty of ore formations and trees in the wilderness of Talos too. Since we lack proper gathering tools, I suppose we can hit them with our weapons.
Nice! I guess it's time to show the Endmen my new moves. Take this!
Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more. These minerals may come in handy.
Didn't expect this, right? My special swordmancy for rocky stuff.
Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more.
Take this! Didn't expect this, right? My special swordmancy for rocky stuff.
These minerals may come in handy.
Didn't expect this, right? My special swordmancy for rocky stuff.
Good. We have enough Originium ore, Endman. Now let's get started making Origo crusts. I've readied the facilities. We should deploy them near the PAC to start our work. Construction complete! We can now activate the refining unit. Endman, you're an incredible learner. So, these are the basics of using the AIC. Keep them in mind, and they'll come in handy. Oh, perhaps incredible learner would be the wrong way to put it. After all, it was you who... forget it. Anyway, you can start moving again once you're ready. Now that we have these materials, we can still salvage the Originium machinery, as long as it's not completely destroyed. We better hurry.
Big Owl? Besides those batteries, is there something else you're worried about in the processing center?
Yeah, Chen. You got really sharp senses. Please direct them somewhere else next time. I actually left a set of parts and some key documents for the prototype's upgrades. If I lose them, I won't be able to wrap up my work on the prototype.
Important documents? Oh, Mr. Andre, you could have told us earlier. Director Chin would have...
Oh, you started the project without Director Chin's approval, didn't you?
No, it's not like that. It's fine. The evaluation process can be a real bummer. So I spent my own money and got someone to custom build a set of special equipment. These are actually modification parts for a large area arts unit. Oh dear. If Chin learns of this, she's gonna have a really long talk with me. But I can't just delay the progress of the prototype project. It will be such a waste. Endman, Supervisor Perlica, please. You must understand.
We understand. Let's move out as soon as we can, Endman.
Oh, thank you so much. By the way, Some operators just set up a few zip lines in this area. Use them. They'll help you get around faster. Shared facilities left by others are temporary. Feel free to try them out if you want.
This looks way worse than the photo.
Something's not right. They smashed the circuitry when the gate was closed. Those inside probably want to keep everyone out. These illegal crusts really saved us some trouble. We have Mr. Andre to thank for that. Look, the Landbreakers really turned this place upside down. They seem to be looking for something.
Wait, don't tell me that the LBs are really after the parts. What would they use them for?
I hope they have evacuated to safety. Perhaps we should do another sweep, just to be sure. Give the area a scan, Endman. The scanner might be able to locate some useful information. The landbreakers lingered here for quite a while. No signs of combat. Likely a failed stakeout or ambush.
Here comes Master Chen.
Endfield has your back. Someone has flipped through these data files. Were some of them taken away? Someone has flipped through these data files. Were some of them taken away? Some documents have been taken away. But what about the parts? Someone has flipped through these data files. Were some of them taken away?
The footprints lead deeper into this facility.
That would lead to a dead end. We should hurry up.
Be somewhere. Boss wants the crate. Oh, God. We can search this place again. Keep looking. I'll poke around in other places.
Hear that sound? This is...
Here's our chance. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Good work, everyone. A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed!
All variables within estimates.
One
So quiet. Maybe they're gone?
Keep your head down and shush.
The footprints fade into that direction. We need to find a way to reach the upper platform. Let's look around. Perhaps we can find a crate to hop on. Don't be afraid. We are the Endfield crisis team. You're now safe.
Yeah, we totally defeated those landbreakers. They'll trouble you no more.
Oh, thank you all. We're finally safe.
Our security cameras found the Landbreaker mobs heading this way. We stopped our work immediately, then took this set of equipment and the accompanying technical documents with us.
We got no idea what it's for. But the packaging label says it's top priority. It's covered in Enfield logos. You came for this, right? Guess we really did save something important.
This is it. This is the set of prototype parts that Mr. Andre mentioned. Thank you. The two of you acted in a decisive and timely manner to save a key asset of Endfield Industries. Now that it's been recovered, I shall relay your actions to the site director.
Great. Oh, we also found a few other things. These combat records might be useful to you. Please take them.
Still waiting for something?
One thing I don't like about these is when you do auto, it'll consume the lowest points possible. Or it's what I don't like. I'd rather it be more of a balanced distribution of the items instead of always using more of the stupid, weaker, lower one. It's dumb. Like if I do this, except that it's not even, why are they not doing it? I just did, stupid game. What are you doing? Why aren't you letting me select nothing? And what an autofill word? It's dumb. See, I prefer like doing a little of each. Now do I go back once and then maybe the little of these? I don't like using all of one material at once. It's dumb. Because if anything, it'll just consume it all at once. It's dumb. I don't like it. Now how do I finish?
I'll never forget the sight of them.
Operator Prolica, standing by.
Then it looks like Autofill not even doing that. Why? It's dumb. Now do I think I took it to 10. Come on, before I run out. Six and 9, which is still way too much.
You once fought on and never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return.
Wait, what? Shoulder buttons? What are those doing? I don't want that.
Watch this!
No, that has to be all of them.
Oh,
It doesn't say.
and follow up with this. Alright, I got it.
It doesn't say anything about doing the shoulder buttons with those. Instead of having to go over there and do that, just I mean like R1, L2. Doesn't say a damn thing about those. Gonna do anything with weapons again? Even though these are the worst weapons to try to level up. I know, because they're the basic White crab. I don't want to do that either because those are. Oh, there's blue. I want a blue one. Where? How do I switch? Okay, I don't want to do this now. I want to switch. How do I switch? Because now there's a blue one.
Wow, this is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass.
Oh, there it is again. It doesn't say anything about pushing R1. Oh, no, it's up there on the right. Never mind. But that doesn't really say what it's for. It's kind of dumb. And I don't quite want to... Does anybody else like to use a weapon? No, wait, that's already... Wait. Is that already a blue? I didn't think that was a blue. Tar 11. That can't be the same. Well, putting that back on then.
This is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass.
What do you mean, max? That wasn't no max. Oh, limit of them.
Since the Landbreakers are gone, we should start the emergency repairs. They should last until the base sends more people and materials for a proper makeover. You know, we really appreciate all the help you gave us, my Endfielder friends. Things look good for now.
You stop! Drop the loot! That crate! It's ours! We getting buggers straight off real good!
Commence L7, annihilation! Right there! Forward and front hand! Take your rest!
Seem to have high-value supplies. Good.
Whew, they just won't give up. What is it, Perlica? Thinking about something?
Those Landbreakers. You heard what they said. Their leader is looking for the parts and the documents.
But why would the LBs want the documents? I mean, can they even understand this stack of technobabble?
What's even more suspicious is... Mr. Andre mentioned that he ordered and paid for the Originium modification parts himself. How would the Landbreakers acquire such information? Mr. Andre should know more than us. Endfield has worked together with the UWST for quite a while. We often carry out joint engineering projects together. The UWST has spent years researching the ether rift of Valley 4. They have constructed an ether test site at the Power Plateau for this purpose. Though it does make little sense, I have a feeling that these Landbreakers are indeed looking for our technology and products. We'll get to the bottom of this afterwards. The good news is that we successfully secured the processing center and recovered the parts and the documents. We should head back to Mr. Andre. Endman, the automation core can also be a target destination for teleprotocol. Time is a luxury we don't really have. So let's try using teleprotocol and get back to the automation core instantly. Now that everything's settled, I guess Mr. Andre can finally breathe easy.
Guys, you've got to make Big Owl treat us to a mega feast. Otherwise, you're just spoiling him.
Am I really supposed to link these with these dumb towers? Am I supposed to somehow really link these, or is there an easier way? Well, I guess there is something over this way. I get that done. Probably shouldn't really be doing this. Move, move, move. Except... Oh, wait, I need to do something with this. I guess that worked. I need to... Wait, how do I do... Oh, I need to do this. Damn it, come on.
It's round and it's shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Orly.
Actually, that gotta be easier if I just go back over this way. Now, what about this side, though? Or do I just use this shorter one? No, I don't think it'll go over this ledge, but I can try it. I don't think it'll go over this dumb ledge. Nope, I knew it. That's kind of dumb. I don't know, maybe if I push it. They definitely made that a barrier so you couldn't try to sneak in. It would make it easier if I could, like, attach a wire, start from here, and then take it back the long way, and then maybe build the tower. But I don't know where else I'm supposed to start from. And let's do this. Problem is, I need to end this right here, though, I think. Let's remember. 2, 3, 20. And I've got to end this. How do I do map? I gotta zoom in. Is there a zoom in feature? What is this? Now do I exit the normal and like normal exit? I don't like just closing up games. Nah, I don't want that. I don't think he's gonna let me. I gotta force close the game. I don't like when games force me to do that. It's dumb. Oh wait, no, there it is. I just found it. That's all I got on that one. Change theme. Can I change? Of course, everything's got to be locked, but I might as well look. I need to get off of this.
It's 9:33 a.m.
It was right there. Return the login screen.
Mr. Andre, we found the things you need. We also met a few fortunate UWST crewmates who survived. They're now carrying out repairs in accordance with their contingency plans.
Wonderful, Edmund and Supervisor Perlica. I'll give Director Chin an update regarding the situation at the processing center. Oh, by the way, you probably saw plenty of damaged facilities in the hub area. Most of them can be fixed with Origo crusts. And that will mean we need to gather a lot more Originium ore. Now, I don't want to dent Master Chen's legendary Hangshan blades, so I prepped a few auto mining rigs while you carried out your mission. This, Enman, is the Endfield portable Originium rig. Just deploy it on a mining spot, and it will mine the ore automatically for you. Go ahead and try it out on a nearby mining spot.
Portable Originium rig automatically sets aside some of the excavated ore to power itself. This self-sustaining auto miner does not require an external source of electricity, making it the best mining solution in the wilderness. This is the place, Endman. Let's deploy the portable Originium rig on this place. Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more. Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more.
Didn't expect this, right? My special sort of pay for that stuff.
Endman, we can now produce Origo crusts in batches. Just like before, we'll make them by putting Originium ore into the refining unit.
Fabulous! I now have everything I need to start repairing the prototype. Enman, make sure you're here to witness its awakening. Don't miss it. Promise you'll be here to see it. Landbreakers? Why would they want these things? T11 Originium prisms are highly fragile. Same goes for the high-precision nucleic crystal centers. If handled by untrained personnel, they can be easily damaged. The prototype is an experimental tech we developed for the ether side. To the Landbreakers, it's probably just a hunk of scrap. Yeah, quite odd indeed. Maybe some Landbreakers thought, hey, that looks expensive, and figured they could flip it on the black market. Anyway, since we've retrieved the crucial items, let's focus on the matter at hand. We should also update each other if we find anything new.
Endman, I received Andre's message. Good job out there. A team to reinforce the Originium byproduct processing center is en route. The arsenal is the objective of our next mission. I couldn't get in touch with our arsenal engineer. The entrance of the arsenal was blocked by a collapsed building during the attack. Our closest Enfielder is investigating the site as we speak. She should be in touch with you soon.
Edmund, we got a high payload situation on our hands. We don't have enough people to clean up the collapsed building, and we couldn't bring in the heavy machinery. The only solution left is to up the yield and blast it all to pieces. I wonder if the crisis team could do me a favor and get me some of that Originium powder? I'll wait for you at the arsenal entrance.
Originium powder? I'm sure Big Owl knows how to make it, right?
Of course I do. It's time to reveal the shredding unit. Mineral ores, metals, plants, it doesn't matter. You name it, it shreds it. This is your penultimate shredding solution, proudly designed by Enfield Industries. Head to the PAC and use it to construct a shredding unit. The PAC is meeting all our expectations so far. We just don't have a lot of numbers from field operations. We're counting on you to generate the data, Enman. Enman, activate the shredding unit control panel to check how it's used.
time to head to the arsenal. I haven't had proper fireworks ever since I left Wu Ling.
If I'm not mistaken, the local arsenal is managed by an arsenal engineer from Endfield.
Arsenal engineer? I remember seeing a little girl who was always running around with weapons in her arms back in Enfield. Are they related?
The arsenal engineers of Enfield Industries are professionals in all forms of armaments. The little girl you saw is actually their director. I'll properly introduce our arsenal director once we find the time. I'm sure she will get along with you and our Endmen.
Simple and intuitive, right? It shares the same basic control panel as the refining unit. I say it's time to shred some Originium ore to powder.